Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Oh my goodness. What's up, what's up, what's up? Just a quick check in, just to say hi. How's everyone doing today? Welcome in, guys. Welcome, welcome. How you all doing? Oh my goodness. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Again. Eh? I thought I would have been gone already. I was told half an hour and I'm waiting for 1 hour now. One one full hour I'm here waiting. Eh, so me get lonely, so me I look for somebody to keep me company. How are you, my darling Selvita? How you do? What's a go on? Recently I had I would say maybe like a cold. I'm still not 100% recovered. And I mean, I was so proud because I'm like, I haven't really just got the notification yet. No, no, I wasn't on the stream. I mean, I was waiting for somebody, as usual. Um, but we just come get some drive out today. So I just decided to wait around. So I said, no, that I'm waiting by myself. Let me, yeah, nobody call upon me. No. I've been home. I haven't really been out, but I haven't had a cold. I haven't really been sick in over. I can't even tell you. Years. And what had happened is because I was in a particular room at home and it was extremely hot. Like because it was cold outside, they turned on the heat and the heat I could feel it. And I was just too lazy to get up and turn off the heat. Because it was like on auto and then it chipped out and then it chipped back in and I could feel it's like I feel the heat in my body. And from that I actually had a cold. I took pharmacol and flu. I took it from Jamaica for me, and it's like they normally work very well back in Jamaica, so I keep them with me. I really haven't felt that way in a long time, like many, many years. So Bobby was saying that it's long time you're not sick, your body do forget us sick. We said no, because I remember he spoke it into his life one day. He was like, my body needs to sick now. Me just need to sick and just get over it. He didn't like how his body was feeling. And like within a week after that he got sick. I would say you call down the sickness on yourself. Mm. No, I'm not going to cough on you, man. I'm not going to cough on you at all. So, I decided I'm coming out today. And so he should be here because he was saying it wasn't going to be long, but this meeting is taking longer than expected again. I think the last time we had a conversation like this is the same thing. We went somewhere else and he had a meeting that was supposed to be half an hour that took like over an hour. So I'm gonna have to start budget my mind that the meetings are 1 hour. hmm So I was just here sitting and I said, all right, maybe he soon come out. Let me just come in and say hi. I was hoping to come live this morning, but then I was so I didn't remember I had a session today. I had a 2 hour session in the morning, so it just never worked out. So I'm hoping to try. We'll see what we see, right? True. I was saying to myself, I was saying I haven't had pork in like I remember I almost went one entire year. That was an entire year without having pork. And then all of a sudden recently, this year I had so much I don't know. I don't it's not good. Not good. It's true. Oh my goodness, you're trouble, it's true. I agree with you. Um, so when I go home, I have some fish fillet that I took out. But I said I'm gonna try and get some salt mackerel. That's what I have been feeling for. Feel like I want some salt mackerel. I want some nice soft yam, banana, and sweet potato. That's what I feel for. Of course, I put dumpling in there because other people in the house not eat nothing else except dumpling. So if you get the opportunity to stop at the store, I will get salt mackerel because sometimes you go there, they don't look so nice. Let me go and see any that look nice. I'm definitely gonna have salt mackerel today, and then I'll do the fish fillet tomorrow. That's what I feel for. I'll go about your business. Me realize. But didn't you see how he did salmon the other night? He did salmon the other night and he just did the mashed potato for me because I tell him, listen, I don't want no rice. So I actually had a rice in the fridge. So he just did the salmon. As a matter of fact, it was my son's day to cook. But my son also got sick. The same thing that I have, he had it too. So he he decided to do the cooking because I tell him, if it's not my day to cooking, I'm not cooking because I have too many days to cook. And he did this because my son's favorite is the salmon. And let me tell you something, the salmon tastes good. And someone tell him say you need to cook more often. Boss said. He said no, you know cook often kind of want to get used to cooking. And just as me attacking him in coming. You have to attack me. That's what I do. That's a good for. You know, nothing else to do. Like I talk about, look how much things there on the air. Sky, tree, and I'm minding my land pan. I was just telling Sylvita about the video when she like the salmon video because she said me had cooked too much pork and that's a mistake. Paniki. What I said, Sylvita said yes, she had chat you.
What's the next my word?
Yeah. So he decided to do the salmon for my son because my son know because the salmon so easy to do. Most time when it's time to cook, is either salmon or shrimp. And I don't eat shrimp, so whenever I'm doing shrimp, I'm have to do something else. So so he did the salmon, and to be honest, the best salmon we actually have in like ever. He actually did a very very good job, and I told him he needs to cook more often. He said no, he's not cooking again till next year. Kind of want to get used to him cooking. He said that's not fair.
She's right.
You tell him say I need to take one day out of the week too. Time. What do you think about that?
We're gonna say the rusty teeth would have never shine.
What you think? You don't think it's a good idea to give him one day out of the week? Saniki, what you say? You think it's a good idea to give him a day out of the week? He did a very good job. Actually did it in the he did it in the air fryer and he made a nice sauce. It's the sauce that actually made it really, really good. And he never had, I think probably just black pepper and salt he put on it. Yeah, just black pepper and salt. I always tell people, you don't need a whole heap of things to put on your food. Some people do this, that. Sometimes you watch some videos and they make you feel like you cannot put the amount of different seasoning they put on stuff. I always say that sometimes you can do something very, very simple. And, 2 days, you see? Thank you. Selvita said no, you have to get 2 days. And Saniki said, of course, you have to get a day. See, some people love Selvita, so Selvita taught the truth, taught the things
The
there.
rusty teeth.
But anyway, guys, how are you all doing? We're not going to stay long with you, because you don't know the things yet already. So we're at 13 minutes, maybe another 2 minutes. I'll go up to 15 minutes. Just start live, like,
Look how long minute.
I know, but I think it's something. I was doing something else. Yeah. So, but basically, um, oh, you're good so far. Happy to know that you can still, Missy said, up at Kingston never get no touch, so you're good. Hmm? So I'll never get no touch at all. And I spoke to my sister at length yesterday. I was so happy. I spoke to her and I spoke to my brother at length the previous day. And the day before that, I spoke to my big brother at length, about 1 hour we talked for. So me actually feel good talking to. Oh my God. I feel so I feel so encouraged because they because of how they are um inter really really happy for that. And yeah, so I'm really happy. So even though them never really, I mean, a lot of things never really happened to us to them, but just so most people not have no light and all of that. But trust me, been no negativity from them, none at all. And I'm so so grateful to God for that. They say that is the hands of God, and that they are trusting God for just about anything that He does. And yeah, Yeah. So yeah. So they were it rough. We feel it from my brothers and sister. Oh my God. Nobody talk about it to me. When me see it is like me I say to myself, say, I don't know if when me, to be honest, I haven't been watching a whole lot of videos because it's so painful when I see somebody stuff them. It was so painful. I haven't spoken to my mother yet, but my sister lives where she lives, so she's okay. It's just that my mother lost all her chicken. She does chicken rearing, so she lost all of them. And my sister was actually supposed to get some chicken for herself, and but she was supposed to get it like 2 weeks before the storm came. She didn't get them, so it's a good thing because she would have lost all of you know. So it's really just to get back to that and all of it, right? So um, it really it's really hard, and I said yes, people getting a lot of food and stuff, but I really hope they can get the opportunity to rebuild as quickly as possible. So that's one of the things. And I understand the food is getting really, really expensive. So that's what I want to work on getting some of that done. But some things they do, you're not going to put on social media, right? And if you for anybody who knows me, know that anything we do, me not go publicize it. I don't like it for me personally. So, whatever I'm gonna do, who you do it for will know. You understand? But it is so tough, and so I was extremely happy to hear from my family. PMC, what a go on. Hi, Donna and Dustives. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for coming. I had a good conversation with my brother, my bigger brother. He's the firstborn. Um, he's a carpenter, and I talked to him, and he had we spoke for like 1 hour, and he had so much good things to say. I guess because he got saved recently, maybe about 2 years now, he became a Christian, but he had all good things to say. He was like, yes, him see all of this stuff that were happen, and him just have to say God, God is still in control and everything. My other brother, that's the one that I always talk about, the smaller one. I spoke to him because he has been trying to call me whenever he's calling me. I'm at work and all of that. So we just never get to talk. And the other day he was somewhere in Bamboo. He was in Bamboo, and that's where it picked up. Um, the phone picked up and we spoke for like an hour. And it's like it come like if they give me like some money, it wouldn't feel so good in terms of getting the opportunity to talk to them. And he was like, he just trying not to focus on the things that didn't go. The fact that email is still okay. That's the major thing that they are so grateful for. We talked and talked and talked and talked and talked. And I felt really, really good. And then I spoke to my sister yesterday. And then my sister was telling me that telling me of a death that happened. Two-person, like one of her cousin, her mom died, and then her brother died the next day. Like he died today, and the brother take it to art the next day and die. And that is you think everyone should listen to at least once. So so because while I was at work yesterday, I was just there singing. I was there singing. I was there singing some funeral song. I'm like, why me I sing all of these funeral songs? I was just there singing them. I said, but it's like one after the other, and then suddenly came to me, and I'm saying, oh God, don't we can't manage no more debts right now. We cannot manage no more debts. That's what I was there at my desk saying. I said, God, why me I sing so much funeral song? Only when I came from lunch and I checked my phone at my lunchtime, I saw my sister send me the text. She said, I didn't want to text you this, but I cannot get you, so I have to text you yesterday. And she told me of the passing. And like, I said, no wonder. And I was telling her how I was feeling all day, but I was just trying to pray. And I said, God, no, 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 no. It's not funeral song. You know what I mean, Tanik? You're too bad. I'm talking those songs that we sing when we go to funeral. I don't remember them right now. I don't remember the ones that I was singing, but I'm still grateful. So for those who, whatever you can do in your own way, sometimes even to just reach out to somebody, just reach out to somebody. I was over Joyful Julie today, and I was talking to her, and I was so happy when I saw her that, because I knew where she lived in Westmoreland, we know West down that side get it a lot. So I was so happy. And there were a few YouTubers, and that's why I'm telling you, it's like it's just a family, it's a community that we have here. I was like, and I remember reaching out to Saniki, and I was like, Saniki, you heard from Miss Gay, and she was like, oh yes, and we hit up MTC, and I sent MTC a message. I'm gonna say you're good, you know, it's kind of a beautiful feeling when you have people looking out for you. And then we were concerned about Juba. And I heard, and I was over Goga today. Goga was talking about Juba and said, and we was like, yeah, we know he was fine. So, we give God thanks for that. And Althea, we were thinking of Althea. So I was thinking of Althea, and I saw a video from her today, and I was like, yes. So I haven't really heard of any YouTuber, that like it was really, really bad for them. For the most part, most persons seem to be okay, and we give thanks for that. Right? Yeah, it's definitely. I saw M and G as well, and I was happy. There was quite a few YouTubers who, will see them every now and then, and I was happy to know that they were okay. It has been a good one though, and
Sorry, sorry, sorry.
I'm definitely going to leave it here. 25 minutes in, I'm not going to weary your patience. But thanks for keeping me company. We're going to start the traveling again. And, definitely continue to keep Jamaica in your prayers. And if you can help, you do what you can. And reach out to who you can. And, if you can't help cash or kind, you can always pray. You can always send a word if you have somebody's number, email, well, maybe not even email address, but yeah. Whatever way you can do, demonstrate that kind of care, I will, encourage you to do it. You never know. Somebody will probably never even talk to you in a long time. If that person just come up to you and it's laid on your heart heavily to call, I'm going to ask you to just do that. You never know how it would impact. You know what? The final thing I'm going to say before I go is there's one of my friends who couldn't get in touch with her mom in Negril, and what she did, she went on Instagram on Instagram and she put it out there. And somebody on Instagram, she messaged a person, and the person she didn't know the person from she didn't know the person is the first she's meeting the person. And she said she really wants to know if her mom is okay because she couldn't get through to her mom. And she gave her, I think probably like on a private chat, like a picture of her mom, the exact address of her mom, and all of that. And they went and they found her mom. She got shelter somewhere else, but she was okay. Both her mom and her sister were fine. And she was like literally so happy. And I'm like, see, social media can be used for good. A lot of time we say, social media bad and it is. If it wasn't for that, she would be worried sick right now. But she was able to get information. She saw a video. So the person went, saw her mom, did a video for her mom, and her mom said she was okay. So she was relieved in that regard. And then now, I think the Starlink thing, everybody using now, they're able to get in touch with families and friends. But I want to just encourage you just to stay positive, stay motivated, and give a helping hand to those who can. Until next time, guys. See ya. Thanks, PMC, Taniki, and Selvita, and Dusty Tabs, and there was somebody else who came in. Thank you all for coming through. I appreciate the love. Thank you for the thumbs up as well. Stay safe.